What's in a water pump? When discussing parts of a car, the water pump is a rarely mentioned component. Yet the pump, like most parts of a car, is essential to the overall operation of the vehicle. That's because the water pump is the main channel for spreading coolant throughout the car's engine block. As most car owners know, an engine can get very hot, particularly when the automobile is moving at higher speeds in four-wheel drive. It's for this reason that the water pump is directly tied to the engine's operation. Simply put, the water pumps in all automobiles do not work unless their engines are on. A water pump is a type of centrifugal pump. This means it uses centrifugal force to pump water from the inside to the outside of the engine block. From there, the water flows to the radiator and then back to the pump for recycling. It's a very efficient system when it's working correctly, and it keeps the car's engine, which can reach temperatures of over 4,500 degrees Fahrenheit, from overheating and dying. Engine repair operations cost several hundred times more than a new water pump does, so it's essential to keep up maintenance. When to replace a water pump? Water pumps generally need to be replaced every 100,000 miles. There are, however, circumstances under which the water pump can break before reaching that threshold. Water pumps fail for one of two reasons. The first will be a loosening of the gasket that keeps the water pump in place, and the second would be a leak that springs up for a variety of reasons. While it can be difficult to notice a failing water pump from inside of the car, there are simple ways to check for problems. How to check for a failing water pump. The simplest way to see if a car's water pump is failing is to place a piece of paper underneath the vehicle overnight. If there's liquid on the paper in the morning, it's a sure sign the car has a leak. If the paper is covered in green fluid, chances are there's a coolant leak, which could be the result of a failing water pump. Fluid checks like this one are easy to carry out and should be done at regular intervals. In cases of coolant leaks, most drivers would do well to simply bring their car into a mechanic shop. Professionals have much more knowledge on these subjects than the majority of car owners do, and they can ensure the water pump will be replaced properly. Checking water pumps in cars. While replacing a water pump can be difficult, yet inexpensive procedure, checking to make sure that it is the cause of the leak is simple. When the car is off and completely cooled down, one can open the hood and locate the water pump. It will generally be a pulley attached to the belts, but locations will vary. Once the pump is located, the owner should give it a good jiggle. If it feels firmly attached, it's fine. If there's a substantial amount of give, it's time for a new water pump. This is not an operation to be put off indefinitely, and the fact that it's so simple to check for means that there's no excuse for the eventual breakdown lazy automobile owners will invariably experience.